Will, I'm not sure if your firm was the one that a reporter had alluded to there, but I'll ask you directly now. How many calls have you fielded these last few days from Credit Suisse employees?
In the hundreds, I believe. Yeah, and it's across front, middle, and back office. But I would say largely, we're hearing mostly from the people in capital markets, so investment banking.
And what are you telling them? I mean, this is coming at a time where the banks itself are cutting costs and shedding jobs. Are there jobs for them?
To be honest, I don't think there's enough jobs out there to, accommodate all the job seekers, right? So they will have to be, I guess, open-minded, right, when it comes to getting the next role. It could be, taking on something in a related area. I think key is really to stay employed in such uncertain times, right? Because the longer you stay away, your market value will drop.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So, what are the other industries or correlated industries that they perhaps will find opportunities? And gives a sense also that how long this has been going on, because, I mean, the writing's been on the wall for some anyway, Will. So, when did the sort of telephone calls start, and look at the correlated places they can be placed?
Well, I think the job market started softening quite a bit since the middle of last year. And in fourth quarter last year, it kind of accelerated. And it further intensified at the start of this year. So it's been ongoing for some time, not just at CS, right? It's really, across most of the investment banks. But CS is it's a different story, right? Yeah. And for job seekers, I would say, look at opportunities in the buy side. That's one. And maybe also, if you're from capital markets or global markets, maybe look for a role in private wealth, right? Yeah. I think key is, like I said, right, to be open-minded.
Well, speaking of private wealth, I need to then ask you about the other bank in this transaction this week, which is UBS. Have you been fielding calls also from UBS employees, maybe looking at a bit, perhaps worried that not all jobs will be kept?
Actually, from UBS, less so. Actually, no, we have not. Yeah. So it's mostly from CS.
Well, that was, yes, exactly. Will, so, that leads us nicely to talk a little bit about, perhaps, where you're seeing this. I mean, geographically, are you just singularly on Singapore? If so, do you see job openings maybe tight there, but elsewhere in the region, what are you witnessing?
It's across Asia. So namely, Hong Kong, Singapore, Tokyo.